Valorant Masters Bangkok will be historic, with the top two teams from every region battling it out for the prestige of being a Masters winner. We got teams like Sentinels sparring for the third Masters title, Vitality, the super team that has strayed their way through EMEA, EDG, the most recent Champions winners, and Team Liquid. Team Liquid? How the fuck?
Oh, DD, oh, what did it?
And we are starting with no better team than the face of Valorant themselves.
Sentinels!
If I don't mention them first, I lose you guys. I mean, they had hecking 10s. Emphasis had. Anyways, they started a bit rough, like the amount of times this happened was insane.
Rifle instead. Here's an Command, they're gonna try and flood out together, but Jonah P! Oh, that's dirty! Valen? Question mark?
Celsius had his team like this half the rounds. But by the end they really fixed themselves up, like with the amount of hero plays, they did look like the Avengers out there. Their whole run was something admirable. They just started winning rounds like this.
The barrel of the gun spotted and now position given away. They know where Zekin is and they're going to be dropping it on him. Narrate is close by and he's dead. Much more to be found for Zekin. He's going to have to ace if he wants to win this out. Make that 4. Can Zekin deliver? A fake TP and now Zekin creeping forward. Quietly off the tap too. He's waiting close by. He's sticking it to half. He's going to stick it all the way. Not able to settle the shots. He buys some time on the swing. And Zekin delivers for Sen City.
It's up to Celsius, and he's going hunting. He's going to take this into his own hands. Aspas misses the shot. Steel gun active. Shot, he goes to walk. Shuts him down. That's a headshot of that.
Okay, maybe not the last one, but I had to add it. Sentinels has been a team playing with a new meta, adding Tejo, the Yoru. It has just been good ideas, but maybe not enough. Top 4. Yes, this is a predictions video. G2. The America's most boring team. Literally 2024, if you heard G2 was playing, you were sleeping. But honestly, now every time I watch them, I feel like the guy from Ratatouille where he eats Remy's food and is just brought back to happiness. That is me. Cause man, that team play, the combos, the individuals, it's just perfect. It looked unstoppable until the grand finals, but it's a seeding game, so I will ignore it. Even though points do really matter, I will just ignore what happened. They still won and I know they will be amazing at Masters. And G2 is winning this tournament. I don't care. They're gonna win. It's their year, baby. Now, it is 2025, so we cannot go without mentioning Team Vitality. The super team. Like, generally, this actually feels like the first super team. Because you have Durka, my bald goat. Les, Brazil's last hope. Safe, my Swedish IGL for some reason. Trex, he's just been always pretty good. And Kicks, the weakest link that has just been carrying or up to the same level. They were so good, bro, almost 13 on their way to Masters. But I do think they're gonna be 3rd place. But somehow, some way, this sticky, icky, gluey team made it to Masters. Team Liquid, who at the start was, if not throwing, just simply lost. Like,
no,
look at this round.
Good positioning from the remaining defenders.
Well, the Thorns keep them for a moment.
Okay, so apparently they did come in very nervous. It's a team of very new talent and Nats, who is also an IGL now. But every single game they played, they somehow looked better. They also did play every single game they could play, which I think helped them calm their nerves because, I mean, they played far more this tournament than 100 Thieves ever did the whole 2023 season. Just think about that for a second. But not too much, because in that time you were thinking Liquid already made a timing on you and won the round, like this.
There's still another player lurking around those backlines. It's onto the 3 on site to try and hold on to things, but Camo has managed to make it right behind Les, knowing exactly where he is. That's one that could be dead to rights, and in fact, there's so many players just looking the wrong way. They are selling this idea again and again.
Yeah, Liquid don't look that bad anymore. They could make it far deeper than you think. You can almost say they are the dark horse of this tournament. I'll put them 6. China. The one team region with no one else but Mr. Edward Gaming.
You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
The most recent Champions winners, and as the GOAT of China says, if EDG had not been born, VCT China would have been in eternal darkness. Kang 2025. What the f is this main character energy? But the problem is that he is the main character. This guy in China just has like 10,000 aura. Like, the Chinese players hear the name and tremble in fear. EDG is an important team to watch because they are looking to do the back-to-back, and individually they just do not falter. Like, nobody out here almost dropping 40. And these guys 30 node back to back, getting an astonishing 32 round win streak. That's more rounds than the amount Verno got to play before he got benched from NRG. How does that even happen? And for those reasons, I'm feeling a second place, so they'll go there. Now, I did say they are known to be a one-team region, but Trace has been proving people wrong. They did not only beat EDG on the upper semis, but played them really close in the grand finals. It was almost heartbreaking, as much as the amount of time of me talking about them. But they will still surprise you this tournament. It could be closer than you think versus G2. And so after everything I've said, 7th place. Lastly but not least, we got DRX and T1, the Korean rookies and the Korean super team. DRX is coming into this tournament after a season where they dropped their IGL, their star duelist, and pretty much that old roster you loved disbanded. It was like a divorce every time someone left. But everyone left except arguably one of the greatest smokes players of all time, Mako. And to rebuild the team, they get two of the greatest Korean players I have seen. Freeing, who is just carrying them to wins by being a one-trick Tejo, and Hyunmin, who just frags a lot. Sen fans should be scared because DRX looks out of this world and they probably got the best Tejo, and if Freeing and Hyunmin keep playing how they are, it's gonna get scary. Unless they start choking, which they do a lot, so 5th place. T1, the Korean super team. They quite literally stole two of DRX's best players, Genji's best player, and kept Izu, and last minute added Carpe after Sylvan catches an illness. I don't know about that, but they still qualified. They should be insane up to the like of G2 and Vitality, but they are a rough team. They tend to just hero play their way out of rounds, and at the start of kickoff, probably their best player in Meteor was apparently not enjoying to play and thought his coach was trolling. So, a hot take, I don't expect much from them, but hey, who really knows? And that's why they're gonna be 8th. Now, I know I put teams in this tier list, but honestly, this tournament is so stacked, there is really no tiers. I can honestly see anyone winning, depending on the day, because almost every player in this tournament can just pop off and do the classic,
you get shot, you die! You get shot, you die! You get shot, you lose the round, you lose the game. It's an FPS game.